Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Grizzlies, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, for the Mavericks, their start hasn't been as good as everyone would have hoped, but they're still in the mix and a viable threat to win the championship.
And now Dallas' starting group. MP is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pelicans, we've got Trey Murray out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Pickett in at the 4. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
There's a screen, puts up a 3, count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just a really good three-point shooter. Trey Murphy III. I guess that is why he has the 3rd in his name.
Now here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. To the inside, here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Here's Christie. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. MP shot is off. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And Allie LaFour spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Allie?
I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed. All the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
And here's New Orleans now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Pickett. Three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nice shot by Christie.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williamson outside. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, Davis. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Pick by Murray. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Pickett. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
MP outside. Left side, Irving. Jacks up a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Irving against Murray. And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
And all right, I've got a producer in my ear telling me we've got Shams Charania. He's got a hot story out of Indiana. All right, Shams, what's the news on the Pacers?
Thanks, Brian. They're bringing in Jimmy Butler, and with him, his multiple All-Star and All-NBA experience. Butler knows he can be a difference maker. He feels that wherever he goes has a championship potential, and they believe this acquisition is a major upgrade on both ends of the floor.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Now here's MP, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Here's Murray after the basket by Dallas. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Inside. Outside for Irving. Here's Christie. Pass to MP. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Pickett.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Murray. From outside the arc. And the Pelicans get it back. 3 seconds left. And that one's good. Pickett.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For New Orleans, Temple's checked in for Zion Williamson. Jovic comes in for Pickett. And it's Benton in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's MP. He's got 6. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Jovic. Pass to Benton. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Temple. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now here's MP. Rebounded by Jovic.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He had 39 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Hardy. No points yet. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Pass to Primo. 6 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans no good. Outside Hardaway for 3. Hardy drills it from deep. Hardy's got 5 now.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
We've got Delano Banton, and it's Reeves in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
So it's the Pelicans now, after the basket by Dallas. He drops it from range.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Down low. Here's Jovic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. MP shot is off.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Jovic. Gafford grabs the miss.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Benton. Still no points. Pass to Temple. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Tries to break his ice. MP gets it to go through contact.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
And there's the screen. Here's Banton. That 3's off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Now here's Reeves, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Banton, defended by Hardaway. Banton, good. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
MP making the long-range connection.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Banton. Lets a 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Here's Banton after the basket by Dallas. Pass to Jovic. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
And checking out some numbers for Zion Williamson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
He misses the free throw. For New Orleans, Zion Williamson is checked in for Temple, and it's Pickett in for Primo. DeSumo, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Hardy. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Pelicans trail by 4. Lets it go from deep, And that one's good. Jovic has got 8.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
On the wing, Irving. He has 7. MP, the pass to Irving. And Reeves pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. He has 6.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
MP outside. Will it go? Banton pulls it in. The Pelicans lead by 4. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Irving. Now here's Dosunmu. Oh, my goodness. Flying high. MP.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Here's Banton. And he lobs it up to... Oh, Zion! Up high to finish the lob.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Right side, Davis. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the paint. From 11 feet away. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Well, that's something that Zion continues to work on, and it will only help his game moving forward.
Primo, he's checked in for Banton. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 6. MP, the pass to Davis. Dosunmu outside. From deep, MP. Pelicans cleared away. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And, you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
Well, it wasn't a pretty game as far as shooting goes, but ugly wins count just the same.
Williamson misses. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Hardy, the pass to Davis. Dosunmu outside. From downtown, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Now Murray. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Fires from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. His first shot coming late. Another one falls for Dallas. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Williamson. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Hardy, the pass to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Murray launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's New Orleans. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You guys want to make any trades around here? I'd trade Kenny for some more comfortable chairs.
Wow, Ernie. Well, if you want to start there, I'd trade Shaq.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
Total team effort instead of 5 starters.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. MP really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
On the court right now for Dallas. Davis out there with MP. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Mavericks trail by 4. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Second, Zion Williamson.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Davis, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Dosunmu for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Williamson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, Zion is such a problem for any defense. You can't help but use a foul to try and slow him down.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Murray, a screen on Davis. And again, New Orleans no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for their matchup with the Timberwolves, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Off target with the open look.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Tries it from the top of the key. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to Davis. Back to MP. Outside Davis. And here's Dosunmu. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 11. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Now MP. With some arc. Down low. MP drops it in.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Here's Pickett. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Primo. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. Oh, Zion lowers the boom.
Yeah, you got to love the hustle there by Zion, extending that possession.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Irving. He has 7. Dosunmu on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Pickett. It's intercepted. Here's Dosunmu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Jovic, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Banton comes in for Murray. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Pelicans trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Pickett. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
MP outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And that one misses for New Orleans. Reeves comes in for Pickett, and it's Porter Jr. in for Primo. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. MP, that one's good.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Pass to Jovic. And Gafford with the block. To the wing, right side. The 3, Hardy. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Porter looks it over. 1:43 left in the third quarter.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Hardy, the pass to MP. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now. And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Temple's checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in for Dosunmu. Here's MP. Pass to Hardy from behind the arc. Rebounded by Temple. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside Porter. Reeves with the ball. Here's Jovic, covered by MP. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Banton passes to Jovic. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Jovic has got 11.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Delano Banton, and it's Reeves in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, look. Plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And New Orleans making a change here. Mann's checked in. The Mavericks lead by 8. MP scanning the floor. From 8 feet, connects. The jumper drops. MP's got 29.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Here's Banton. Outside Reeves. They set the pick. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. MP's got rebound number 8 now. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And he gets that one. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Porter, the pass to Jovic. Left side man. Pass to Reeves. Back to man. And stolen by Hardaway. Out to the right wing. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And using a mix of strength and agility, Hardaway Jr. beats the contact.
Porter, the pass to Banton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Temple's checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas also making a switch. Dosunmu's checked in. The Mavericks lead by 11. On the wing, MP. MP, the flush!
Well, nice flush there from MP. Ends the play with a little something extra.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Jovic passes to Temple. Nice D from Gafford. The Mavericks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. To the inside. Kicks it out to MP. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Hardy. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half. and they've come out with focus and execution.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now Gafford. MP right side. On the wing, Irving. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Pelicans trail by 14. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances. Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And Dallas with a change here, too. Christie's checked in. Pass to Pickett. Here's Williamson. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's rejected. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Here's Christie, 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Left side Murray. Pass to Pickett. He tries for 3. On target from range.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Down low. Gafford against Williamson. Gafford passes to Christie. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Primo. Here's Murray. There's the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Yeah, and Murray can do so many things on the court, including setting up his teammates.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks lead by 11. On the wing, MP, covered by Williamson. MP with it. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Murray against Irving. Over to the wing. Throws it up high. And Williamson throws it down.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Davis a screen. Here's MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 40 points.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
1:46 left to play in the fourth. Murray against Irving. Murray passes to Pickett. Clock at 6. Williamson outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
To the paint. Here's Christie. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Pass to Dosunmu. Knocks it loose. Now Murray. Now Williamson, covered by MP. Williamson, right side. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van...
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Good win. Let's keep it going. You let these guys like the beam, and you're going to have to stand there and watch it.
Congrats.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for MP.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. MP out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Dosunmu, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. And for Sacramento, Achua is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Ellis, then it's Sabonis. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now, here's Sabonis. Good on the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
MP inside. Achua's on him. Count the basket.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's MP. Sacramento able to drain the three. The kick out to Irving. Back to MP. Dosunmu, the pass to Christie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, Ellis. Outside, Mathurin. Now, Achua. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Sabonis' screen on MP. Achua, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to MP. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right side, Sabonis. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Pass to Achua. Kings moving the ball around. And it's Mathurin missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Dosunmu, the pass to Christie. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Kings trail by 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sabonis kicks to Ellis. Fires the 3. And no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
He's off on the first.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Hook night, he's checked in for Ellis. Pass to Achua. Outside Mathurin. Sabonis sets the pick for Mathurin. Shoots over Dosunmu. Sacramento again missing. Mavericks leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
MP passes to Dosunmu. For the screen on Mathurin. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And it's Mathurin missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
MP, Christie the pass to Dosunmu. MP with it. Achua's on him. MP sets the screen for Irving. Dallas again missing. The Kings trail by 6. Pass to Bouknight. And here is Achua. He has yet to score. Mathurin for 3. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Christie. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Irving dishes to MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 9 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Achua. The tray. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 5. There's 1:59 left here in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Sabonis. Shoots over Dosunmu. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. The three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
You gotta love this guy's confidence. Mathurin wasting no time firing away.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason. Checked in for Sacramento. Marcus Smart comes in for Ellis. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Pass to Bouknight. Smart kicks to Walton. From beyond the arc. Sissoko, no good. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against Milwaukee.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Smart is out there with Bouknight. Then it's Walton. And it's Sissoko in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored 40 points and wore the defense down with his three-point shooting. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now, here's MP. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead. And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Achua in for Walton. The Mavericks also with a sub. Christie's checked in for Harden. And both free throws good for MP. Sacramento leading by 7. Outside, Sabonis. Now here's Bouknight, defended by Christie. Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Irving. MP outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Smart. Still scoreless.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Kings making a switch here. Bounce pass from Sabonis. Kings moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by MP. On the wing, MP. Back to Dosunmu. MP outside. Back to Dosunmu. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Dosunmu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mathurin with a screen on Irving. Here's Johansson. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Ellis is checked in for Marcus Smart. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy's checked in. Here's Mathurin. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP passes to Christie. So they take the lead. Christie's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game. And also unselfish.
Pass to Achua. Outside Mathurin. To the paint. Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
With great skill, Sabonis just confuses and frustrates the defense.
And he makes the first. And Sabonis drops them both.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
Now, here's MP. 14 points for him, and the shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sacramento's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Achua. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks to go with kind of his overall floor game.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for MP. He's averaging 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
And so he makes both from the line.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and an exceptional passer also.
Now, here's MP. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Sabonis. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Ellis. Christie with the rebound.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Ellis surveying the D. There's the triple. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Christie and Ellis with the block. And he gets it back. Pass to Dosunmu. MP outside. Here's Hardy. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Ellis. Pass to Achua. And here's Sabonis, covered by Gafford. Fades back. Up it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Sabonis. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top as they end the second quarter on a 20-6 run. And we'll be back right after this.
Greetings.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And we've got some trades being made. That'll do it for our show today.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Dosumu is out there with MP. Then there's Irving. Then there's Christie. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Pass to Achua. Down low. Sabonis, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Achua in the corner. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Christie kicks to MP. Pass to Christie. Here's Irving. And it's in there. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sabonis inside. Covered by Gafford. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Shots good by Ellis.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
MP outside. Back to Irving. MP outside. Takes it inside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight. The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Achua. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, here's Achua. Clock at 6. Screen by Ellis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Mavericks leading by 3. Shot on the wing. Christie can't make it.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Achua. There's the screen. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Mathurin. Sabonis sets the pick for Mathurin. And he hits it to tie the game up. Matherin's got 17 now.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
MP kicks to Gafford. Screen by MP. The shot's good from Christie.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Achua. Ellis outside. Here's Johansson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. To the inside, Christie, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now, here's Sabonis. 8 points for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And I like how MP made the pass connecting with his teammate.
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Achua. Ellis against Christie. Here's Johansson. Off target with his 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Stolen by Ellis. One-on-one here. And the rejection by Gafford. Rebounded by Gafford.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Back to Dosunmu. 4 on the shot clock. It's MP, top of the key. Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Sissoko. Over MP. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here is Hardaway. The layup off target.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Dallas leading by 10. Hardy passes to MP. Out to Hardaway. Matherin against Davis. Unloads from 13. And it's Matherin with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
He had a nice open look right there. The Knights got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. To the paint, unloads from 9. Davis owning the inside.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Matherin, good. Matherin's got 19 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Davis setting the pick for MP. MP finishes inside.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so it's MP making things happen for Dallas. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs.
Changing it up here. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn.
Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
My goodness, that dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Sabonis is out there with Achua. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Book Knight. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Drills it from outside.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
MP passes to Davis. MP outside. Irving finds Davis. Good, nice job down low. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
I'm going to be honest, like Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
Sabonis, the pass to Mathurin. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Sacramento making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. Christie subbed in for Hardy. Achua in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
For the screen on Ellis. Christie against Ellis.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Outside Mathurin. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mathurin's got 25 points.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Irving finds MP. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Kings trail by 12. Here's Johansson. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johansson covered by Irving. Gafford against Sabonis. Up top, Achua. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Kings trail by 14. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. .139 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get it again. The shot's good.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Dallas leading by 12. Inside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. MP outside. Screen by Gafford. A nice shot by MP. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Dallas.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And it's good for two.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Yo, watch Kyrie.
Irving with it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Way to bring home that W. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. My boy is just all around excellent.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Here are the starters for Utah. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, they've got Ayo Dosunmu. MP is out there with Derek Lively. And then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the 2. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Sensabaugh. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
MP looking around. Back to Irving. Over George. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside Porter. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Porter from the arc. Christie with a rebound. Now MP. He's guarded by Porter. MP, the pass to Christie. Porter against MP. Here's Christie. Here's the 3. No luck on that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Dosunmu. That's tipped. MP outside. Lively against Holmes. Dosunmu outside. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dosunmu. Irving for 3. Utah grabs the miss. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Now here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. The layup off target.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Holmes with the block. George scanning the floor. Pass to Porter. To the left wing. 3-pointer Holmes. Yep, that one goes. And that'll tie this game up. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. MP outside. Outside Irving. Now here's MP. Fires the 3. Sexton grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Porter's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. MP with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. Outside for Irving. Pass to MP. And Holmes with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Lively passes to Christie. 5 on the clock. From deep, MP. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
And here's Holmes. And there's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Dallas on D. 3-point lead. Off target from outside. And MP throws it down.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP unafraid to show off his handle.
Utah's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Sexton up top. George passes to Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Sexton's got 5 points.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Outside for Davis. Back to MP. Outside Irving. From deep, 6 to shoot. Utah grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Irving against George. This one for 3. The rebound by MP. Dallas leading by 3. 1:56 left in the first. Davis, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
George finds Sexton. Shoots over Hardy. Sexton misses. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. They get the rebound. Here's MP. Off target with a jump hook.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Shoots from 12. George, no good. Dallas shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So for Dallas, Lively comes in for Christie, and Hardaway is subbed in for Irving. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Laravia. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Utah shooting their first free throws of this game.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they...
Here for Utah. Holmes, he's checked in for Reed, and Sexton subbed in for Williams. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. MP. Utah grabs the miss. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. They've got MP. He's out there with Anthony Davis. Hardy is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He dropped 35 points and just played hard, notching a double-double.
Anthony Davis going up top.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Markkanen for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Markkanen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
MP's shot is off. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to LaRavia. The 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. MP right through him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Markkanen outside. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
From 12 feet, Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP, the pass to Davis. MP outside. That's in to the hard way for MP.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Irving's checked in for Hardy. Sensabaugh's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Michael Porter. Mavericks on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Markkanen against MP. Markkanen, the pass to Holmes. Clock at 6. Back to Markkanen. Markkanen putting in the work on the glass.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
MP outside. Davis down low, defended by Holmes. Davis down low. Holmes is on him. Kicks it out to MP. Irving for 3. Sexton grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's George. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
MP outside. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
They've really gotten away from the 3-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Down low, MP drops it in.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Sexton looking around. And it's blocked by Davis.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Markkanen misses.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pure from three-point range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Outside Irving. Lets it go. And that's not going to go. MP getting it done for the Mavericks. Providing the scoring punch right now. Putting up a cool 22. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
I think for the Jazz, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Utah Jazz.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime Shaq. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So the Utah 5 right now. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for MP.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense, and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team. Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
And both free throws good for MP.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Out to the right wing. Picked by Holmes. Here's Sensabaugh. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Irving.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Pass to Porter. George outside. Sexton with it. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's George. He's guarded by Irving. The three from Sexton. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Drops in the 3. MP's got 29 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
George finds Porter to stop the run. And another miss by Utah.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at MP, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Christie passes to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dosunmu outside, fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's MP. Give him 31 now. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Left side, Sexton. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 8 now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's George. 5 points in the game. Picked by Holmes. For 3, Sexton. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the pick and roll was a good decision by Sexton. He's got solid playmaking instincts.
Dosunmu, the pass to Lively. Porter with the steal. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dosunmu can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for the Jazz. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Mavericks, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course the Jazz, pretty far behind right now.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Tipped away. Stolen by Holmes. George left side to the inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Irving, the pass to MP. Pass to Christie, beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Christie's got 12 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Lively. MP with it. Minute 32 left in the third. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Dallas making a change here. Davis is checked in. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
George with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Pass to LaRavia. The three. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 22. MP outside. Screen by Lively. Here's MP. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. The Jazz shooting just 33% so far in this game. And Irving comes to help. Williams' shot is good.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
And here's MP from outside. Utah grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Here's LaRavia. Good D by MP. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Driving in, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Markkanen from long range. And so it's Dallas with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of... options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Sexton's checked in for Utah. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's MP. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
MP outside. Pass to Hardy. Screen by MP. Hardaway finds MP. Reed with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Launches a three, and the three-pointer goes.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Hardy, the pass to MP. Davis with a screen on Porter. Floats one up. MP's shot is good. MP's got 44.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Pass to LaRavia. Now Reed. Porter with it. Takes a three. Another three for Utah.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Now Sexton. To the paint. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And the three off target. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Outside Sexton. And he lobs it up top. And then Porter with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
MP outside. Another shot. In. Porter's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Into the lane. The three from Sexton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's MP. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 48.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Outside Reed. Here's Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Hits a three-pointer.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Hardy. Davis against Reed. And that one's good. Davis. That gives him a double-double.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Sexton with it. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see.